Joining us now is Beverly. Have you been to one of these autograph signing events for Chiller before? Is this your first time?
Well, this is the first time in 21 years that I have been to Chiller, and it's better than ever, and I am so happy that they invited me. I'm honored, really, because it's such a nice group of people, and they're so warm and welcoming, and it's heartwarming. It really is.
I agree. It's kind of like neighbors. Like you just go to visit. It's like a potluck supper. You know, you go into one room and then maybe you're going to have like an entree and then you go get dessert somewhere else. It's kind of fun.
It is really fun. I'm just having the best time and just meeting all these people there was one couple that came from Belgium, and they said they came here just for Chiller. I know, it's wonderful, and just...
Now, where did you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I was born and raised in Hollywood, California.
Very unique then, right? I mean, come on, truly, like...
I don't know if I'm unique, but yeah, I was born and raised there. I lived there most of my life, but now I live in Las Vegas, and I've lived there for 28 years.
I actually like Vegas. I just went there recently with my son. He wanted to go see the Transformers, and they have like a little, and now, have you been to the Sphere yet?
I haven't personally. I've been, I know of it. It was $2 billion to build it. I know, but it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, the impact is really interesting. It's like a gigantic planet of its own.
Yeah, it's incredible. And they said recently that U2 is there. That Lady Gaga made a surprise appearance. I think that's so amazing.
And you have somebody, did you want to meet? I didn't want to interrupt, but I'll just make eye contact with her in case she wanted to meet you. You're here for many different things, like Star Trek, Old Yeller, Thriller, Leave It to Beaver, Gidget, and Spider Baby, right? Do you remember the moment that you felt like a professional? Meaning like, wow, like you did something that you said, oh, I broke through. I made it. Like this is
waiting.
You were so cute.
Thank you. No, I started so young, and for me it was just fun, and I was blessed with wonderful parents because, there's that old adage about the Hollywood stage mother that wants their child to be in it, but they were all just supportive and said, as long as I'm having fun and I do my chores and I do my homework, that I could continue on. But if I ever thought that I was better than somebody else, or it went to my head, or that, because, there's so much rejection in the business. You can't get every audition that you go on. And so my parents were supportive. They never said, you better do it better next time, or you weren't good enough. It was always, well, honey, wasn't your turn, and maybe next time. And if I did get something, which I was very blessed to get quite a few roles, it was always not because I was better than anybody else, but I was what they were looking for, and it was my turn, and that I just always practiced gratitude.
We were talking about that too with another actor from A Christmas Story, and that's exactly it. It's gratitude. Gratitude to grow up to be able to do things that we love to do. That we get to celebrate life this way. And so many people too. And the fans, the greatest fans are here today.
Amazing, the fans, and they're just so sweet, and they come up to us and they thank us for being here, which is so touching. But I've always thought that it should be the other way around, that we should be thanking them, because honestly, if it weren't for all the fans that come here, we'd have no reason to be here. So I'm always grateful to when people come up, because I always think, why would they want my photo? But they do, and
I want your photo because of the beautiful amount of work that you've done, And Gidget, they're all cool. I'm like, Leave It to Be. They're all cool experiences. Most recently, was it Spider Baby that you worked on most recently, or what was that experience like?
We did this in 1967, so it wasn't recent, but now it has this recent
comeback
resurgence. Yeah, and they just did a remake that is going to open up on Halloween, and it's Spider Baby, and I do a little cameo in it because it's not a sequel, so I couldn't go back and do any of the roles that the role that I played, obviously. So they had me do a cameo, and that was fun. So,
what do you suggest to someone these days that may want to work in the industry? A lot of times it seems to me like, because of social media, people are influencers and they're famous, and it maybe not have anything to do with the art of theater or acting. But for those people that want to grow up to be thespians, what advice do you give to them?
Mainly just if it's your dream, just pursue it, because unfortunately it's a wonderful business, but it can be very fickle and there's a lot of rejection. But just, you have to learn not to take it personally because it doesn't mean they don't like you, but maybe you weren't just right for the part. And as long as it's something that you dream about and you want to, just be positive and the key is just living in gratitude is what I always think.
So we're wishing you a very happy and prosperous and beautiful holiday season. We've had a good time getting to know one another, and we just hope that you had fun watching the show. Take care.
And thank you for having me. And I love what you do. We need more people like you because in this world, we need to live and laugh and be grateful for each day.
Thank you. You are too. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.